In this video, I'm going to share with you my reflections, and particularly this being episode 1 and starting from the month of Ramadan. I find it necessary to share with you my reflections from the month of Ramadan. And for those of you who would be watching and not being Muslims, I want you to indulge me and pick the lessons from it as much as you would. And so when we return back from the intro, I would give you my reflections from the month of Ramadan. For episode 1, my reflection, and particularly for the month of Ramadan, would be that of consciousness, the consciousness of the human being, and that is you and me. So, having been researching into psychology and the various methods and ways that psychologists and therapists use for solving problems, at least contributing to a majority part of the solution, is that of consciousness. And consciousness here means consciousness of your being, your thinking, and even what is surrounding you, what is around you. So that's consciousness. And particularly for this Ramadan, I think it heightens your level of your level of consciousness, your level of awareness. And you would see in Quran chapter 2, that's Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 183, which says, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون, which means that, oh, you who have believed, fasting has been prescribed unto you like it was prescribed unto those before you, so that you may be of the conscious. So when you look at this verse, um, it is amazing, the words that are being used, and even the translation of those words, and what they actually mean when you dig deeper into the different aspects of the words. So let's take it again. That ya ayyuhallazina amanu, that, oh, you who have believed, that is, um it is you and me, those who call themselves believers, those who have a firm description of themselves as believers. So ya ayyuhallazina amanu, oh, you who have believed, kutiba, which is which is the interesting thing here, right? Kutiba, which is prescribed. Now, when you look at the meaning of prescription, right? Prescription in the different settings. So prescription can be, or is, a written solution, or a written, one, it can be a written solution. Two, it can be a written medication for a problem that you face, right? It can also be something that has been established as law, right? So kutiba. So it says that prescribed for you, alaykum siyama, is fasting. Kema, like kutiba ala lazina min qablikum, like those before you, la'allakum tattaqun. Here it says that so that you may, highlight the word may, so that you may be of those who are conscious, right? And glory to Allah, when you think of it, right? Um, Once you are in the month of Ramadan and you are a Muslim and you have friends who are non-Muslims, and also see, when you have friends who are non-Muslims, right? They are automatically conscious in the month of Ramadan, right? If you were doing all things with them, and if you were eating with them, if you were drinking with them, if you were going to entertainment places with them, whatever you were doing, right? And they know that the religion frowns upon, at least not in the month of Ramadan, the the mention of the month of Ramadan, and even the fact that you all are in the month of Ramadan, automatically they become very, very conscious of the month of Ramadan, which means that the next time they are saying, oh, let's go and eat, and they remember they're like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to, I know you're fasting. So the automatic consciousness of even those who are non-believers here means those who are not Muslims, right, is what Allah is talking about, right? So consciousness. Now, what does consciousness mean for the Muslim, right? For the Muslim, from the very time you wake up to take your suhoor to the very time you have your iftar, you are very, very conscious of everything you do. That is how come you know that, oh, I don't have to drink water. I don't have to do this. I don't have to do this. I don't have to do this. I don't have to backbite. I don't have to do this. I have to read the Quran. The the continuous consciousness of the state in which you are is just phenomenal, right? And for me, it's really been eye opening, especially this Ramadan, right? That I'm really conscious of what I'm doing, what I'm thinking about, what I want to do after fasting, what I want to do on the day of Eid, right? The consciousness to be aware that I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to be thinking at this point. I'm not supposed to transpose myself from this state to that state. It's just amazing, right? And now when you even come down, la'allakum tatakun, so that you may. So the may here is even saying that you can believe, you can be fasting like it is prescribed to you and even to those before you, but that does not necessarily make you conscious, right? So that you may be of the conscious. Now, if you want to be of the conscious, that means that you need to be in the state of consciousness. It's just amazing when you look at the words that have been used, the the meanings of the words, and the various places that it's been positioned in. Um, so for me, this Ramadan has been eye opening for me, and it's been so much fulfilling for me, such that I have really learned that to benefit immensely from this month of Ramadan, it has to do with the spirit of consciousness, the spirit of awareness, the ability to know that at this point in time, I need to be aware of what is going on, aware of my thoughts, aware of my feelings, aware of everything that I'm doing, which even transcends down to your friends or your close-knit community who know that you espouse the doctrines of Islam. And subhanAllah, it transcends onto all those people, and they know that, oh, at this time, this I'm not supposed to say this to this person. I'm not supposed to speak this way to this person. I'm not supposed to indulge this person in food. I'm not supposed to indulge this person in this and that. And for me, it is just amazing how this verse of the Holy Quran speaks on consciousness, especially in the month of Ramadan. I pray that Allah Subhanahu wa Taala help us benefit from this month, and particularly for this episode and subsequent episodes, which I hope to be releasing every month. I'm sure that we would all benefit from this month of Ramadan, and may Allah guide us. And I wish you all the best. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.